This is a Rosemary Sacramento production for the Wired Up TV team and family. Best Tupac Alive channel and past and present political news team.
How's it going, my people? This is your boy Wired Up, and welcome to another wonderful episode of Wired Up TV. Hope you guys got your hands on the steering wheel, keeping your eyes on the road, taking care of everything you guys gotta take care of, no matter what it is. Y'all need to do it, take care of it, and do not hesitate. Go make that money, my people. I love you, and I worry about you guys, man. You guys are my familia este. All right, guys. With that being said, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Now, my people, I know you guys have heard that song Blasphemy, right? Where Pac, it kind of starts where Jesus was a kind man, and the Bible said, blah, 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 and it says, and Jesus was a kind man. Well, you guys know what I'm talking about. Blasphemy. It is on the Machiavelli, the Dawn, the 7-Day Theory album. So now, guys, there's a lyric, a part on that song that says, living on the Nile while the water flows, on contemplate, wondering where the water goes. Brothers getting shot, coming back, resurrected. It's that raw shit, nigga, check it. Let me repeat that again. Living on the Nile while the water flows, contemplating, wondering where that water goes. Brothers getting shot, coming back, resurrected. It's that raw shit, nigga, check it. Look at the map of Africa and how the Nile River cuts through it. It is a perfect number 7. And on the other side of it, on top of the rhino horn, is another upside down 7. My people, what have I always been telling you about the Machiavelli album? Can you guys repeat it? The true fans know what I always say. You have to study it like if it was the end all be all book. I don't want to disrespect religion, but I have nothing else to put example like a Bible. Right? Like a textbook, basically, right? Like, when you buy something and you have to build it and you read the manual, like an instruction manual. It has so many clues in the lyrics and all that stuff. I'm always telling you guys that you guys need a peep game, all right? He's telling you guys what and what. Guys, when you guys listen to that album, I'm pretty sure, like me, when I was younger, I would listen to the lyrics and I would not understand what he was talking about. I mean, it made sense. I knew what he was saying, but it just didn't make any sense why he was saying it. This lyric was one of them. Living on the Nile while the water flows. I'm contemplating where that water goes. Okay? Brothers getting shot, coming back, resurrected. It's that raw shit, nigga, check it. He's telling you, check it out. Okay? He's living on the Nile River in Africa. It's the shape of a 7. It's on the Machiavelli album, the 7-Day Theory. And he's telling you, I'm contemplating, looking at the water, wondering where that water goes. He's contemplating his life, wondering what to do next. You know what I'm saying? That album was the first album. It was right after the plot. It was right after September 7th, 1996. It was right after all that stuff. He was confused. People were trying to kill him. He was a multi-millionaire. He had the whole world in his hand. The world was an oyster for him. Now everything's changed. He has to hide out. He has to live his life in another country that's not his own. This is why it says that, my people. Okay? Everything is starting to make a lot of sense. Your boy Wired Up is going to explain to you and show you guys the game. I want to know what you guys think about this, man. Let your boy know, because I'm pretty sure none of you guys have ever heard of this before. I've never seen this on no other channel ever in my life. The Wired Up TV team and family are going in deep on this Tupac mystery. Oh, and believe me, we're gonna solve it. We're gonna be the ones to solve it. Y'all need to support the real and stay down with us. Stay down with us, because everything else is BS, y'all. Support the real. Living on the Nile while the water flows. I'm contemplating where that water goes. It's not getting any clearer, guys. Check this out. Since the continent of Africa consists of crust from both the African and the Somalia plates, some literature refers to the African plate as the Nubian plate to distinguish it from the continent as a whole. Basically, the continent separates. Tupac knew his geographical stuff, and on the back, behind him on the Made Niggas music video, you can see the map. And what did I tell you guys? Okay, I told you guys. For some reason, he shows a lot of the African continent. I told you, maybe you can see the Cuban continent, but I'm not quite sure. Maybe you can, maybe you can. Why is he showing this? I told you guys that. Go back and look at that video. I'm pretty sure that's why he was showing that. Okay. Also, a lot of people were telling me, wire it up, that's not a Cuban. That wasn't a Cuban. You know, that stick he was holding up with the freaking skull. I think it was of a cat. A lot of you guys were telling me that's an African shaman stick. It is not a Cuban, a Santeria stick. And I was like, well, maybe, you know, maybe, right? I mean, everything's making sense. It's a puzzle. Tupac was very educated. He read a lot. He was not a dumb man. And he left clues. He told y'all everything is a plot and everything is plotted. Peep game. Don't just bob your head to the beat. When he was speaking to you, he was speaking to you for a reason. He wasn't just speaking to you just to talk to you guys or just to blur out stuff like all the other rappers were doing, talking about money and sex and, you know, polluting your guys' mind. He had a movement. He had a reason for speaking. He was telling you what people were doing. That's, you know, this is probably why they try to kill him off. People get scared, guys. Just like, let's say, you know, for those that own your house, you got your wife and your kid. You let your homeboy stay at your house and he tries to have sex with your wife and tell your kid what to do, start taking over your house. We ain't gonna like that. Same thing with the American government. That's what Tupac was doing. He was telling everybody to wake up, have a revolution, off the white people, and start speaking up for yourself. You think they were gonna like that? Hell to the no. So they're gonna try to kill him. He shot 2 cops and got away with it. Who does that? You know what I'm saying? He did this. And they were crooked cops. They were beating an unarmed black man. We need to wake up and smell the coffee. Tupac is alive, and he's telling us through his music and through clues in his videos and through clues in books and clues in his interviews and all kinds of stuff, guys. Don't believe the phonies, believe the real. This is coming from Tupac himself. Now, another thing that was interesting, that picture from 2002 that is 100% real from our understanding. Okay, from what we understand, this picture of Tupac on the right is 100% real. We have not found anything that has debunked it, anything to tell us otherwise, or anything else. Okay, from what we were told, okay, is that Pac at around this time was getting into the Muslim religion, maybe not, but one thing we were told is that he was somewhere around the Asian African continent at this time. I was thinking the Middle East. I mean, but that was just my educational guess, seeing as how he has that beard and it looks like he has like a Muslim hat or something on, but I know he has reading glasses on top of his head. Anyways, guys, it looked, like he was kind of changing, maybe not, or he could have just let his beard grow to hide his identity, whatever the case may be, guys. But it makes a lot of sense that this picture, that he looks like this, man. If he was getting in, and Muta, Napoleon from the Outlaws, he said this himself, that before September 7th, 96, Pac was speaking a lot about the Muslim religion. Okay, he was speaking a lot about God and peace and all this stuff. He was giving things away, taking a lot of pictures, telling them, what if I don't see you guys, and this and this and that. He was also speaking a lot about Africa. It's making a lot of sense. I want to know what you guys think, okay? We're still not done researching all this yet. Not 100%. Okay? So this is not set in stone, but it's trippy. And I want to know what you guys think. Did you guys know about this? I'm pretty sure none of you guys knew about this, because I've never heard this. I read all the emails, even though sometimes I forget the names because I get so many, guys. I'm sorry. I read the comments, and I've never heard or seen anybody say nothing about this or talk about this at all. What do you guys think about this? Let me know. You guys know where to send it. wideuptv4you@gmail.com. I'm interested in finding out what you guys think. You see these kids on the left, they are from Africa. They're wearing a Tupac shirt. They are armed with AK-47s. There was also talk, and there's a crew in Africa. I forgot the name, but it has something to do with Tupac's name. People saying that he armed them, right? That he's paying for all this. There's talk of Cuba and all this kind of good stuff. There's talk of a treaty between Africa and Cuba. Is that a coincidence? Y'all tell me. I want to know what you guys think, man. Because when my girl Rosemary Sermano brought this to my attention, I was like, whoa, that's a trip. Could this be the answer? Could I have been wrong? Is Tupac not in Cuba? Which a lot of you guys have been telling me, dude, Pac is not in Cuba, wired up. Pac is in Africa. A lot of you guys have told me that. I will admit that. And a lot of you guys have asked me where do I think he is. I always say Cuba. This kind of lit a match into my head. Well, maybe he could be in Africa. Have I been wrong? Or was it Africa where he was in the beginning, then went to Cuba, like I've been saying all along? I've always said he touched down in Africa, then moved to Cuba. I've always said that. What do you guys think, man? This has got my mind racing. I know it's going to get your guys' mind racing, because y'all are smart, and most of you guys are avid researchers. Tell me. Let your brother know. wideuptv4you@gmail.com. Okay? We want to know, guys. Living on the Nile while the water flows. Contemplate. Brothers getting shot, coming back, resurrected. He's telling y'all right there. That's all we need to hear. In the court of law, be case closed. Feel me? Let me know, guys. Keep doing your thing. Be original. Be a leader. Don't be afraid to be a follower. Always walk with your head up, guys. I hate to see people walking with their head down. Be positive. Make your money and take care of your business. And like I always tell you guys, always stay wired up. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care and peace out.